I started this, and I haven't been broadcasting this for a while, so I thought I'd just hop on because of the new season 6 and broadcast it. So let's go. Let's try and get a win, or a couple. Well, I've got time. Obviously, I'm trying to get wins, and if I can't get a win, if I'm on low HP, I may as well try. I'm gonna try all the time, but see if like I get in a fight and I'm too low HP, then I'm probably gonna die. So yeah, hopefully we can get a win. First game on the stream. Hi. Don't matter, Logan. Come on, Fortnite, Logan. Right, we're gonna drop present first. Also, comment what you think of the new Season 6 Battle Pass. Might as well get this. Tagged him. Normally are. Somewhere over there. Got. He was a big noob. But I still got the kill. Fuck off, Logan, I ain't got one win. I've got more than you, probably. Your shit. All you do is build, and you can't shoot a gun. No. Oh, come on. Yo, what? That lag though. 300 ping, always really good to use, you know. Love it, having 300 ping. Like I'm gonna get the frickin' win. Yes, please.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
In a minute. Jesus. Rogan. Yeah, do.
Where we come home?
2 minutes!
Any minute.
Bloody hell. Got 300 ping. Got 300 ping, people shouting at me. I met her on Grafton Street at the side of the bar, la 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 la. She got a girlfriend now, to be fair to you, so tell me, did you sexually harass her too? Did you seduce her? With your rape piece downgraded from Sean a waterfall from grade. And he's leaving the Simon, but thankfully he made the other guys. But he didn't make me. Oh dear, you are in trouble. Is anyone anywhere? But I can just go and try to kill. I heard shots. I'm gonna take shit. Good job I found that slip. Someone's got a guided missile. Yes, please. GG, man. It's time to make a change in my game plan. Wait, I'm gonna keep that. Take that. Reload this. Do that. I can't see anyone. Fast console building. Oh, sugar. Oh dear, what the hell? How? 2 minutes. Oh my god. back. I'm back. Hope I didn't take too long. I'm sorry for taking too long. This lag is unreal. Got tilted, boy. It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home. It's SMG. Course. Hey now, it's coming. Oh Pierre, you wanna come out here? You paid like £500 just for one skin. Yo, do. Which we're flexing in Fortnite. Viking village, why not? Yo guys, Lake Island has moved so much, like, honestly. Football's coming out. No, my god, why? 70 damage, headshot, pump. No, tack. Should be dead. No, let's queue up for this. I don't know where to land. Might land Pleasant. I can either go there, or I can take the rift that's here. Bruh. What the? No. Oh wait, yeah. How did this happen to me? Quack, 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 quack. Smash, 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 smash. These nuggets. Look at that. So daunting. Might as well. Oh, right. Obviously I asked this earlier in the video, but I've been gone since then. What does everyone think of like the Season 6 Battle Pass? I think it's decent. The only one skin I don't like is Dio. I mean, no offense to Epic Games, but from the 3rd stage onwards, it's literally the same thing with different colours. So, it's not as good as you'd think. Someone just just give me a pump. Twitch.tv, by the way. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Yes, the rift is still there. ball. Yeah, it's on a chest. It's only a couple of chests, says Nikolai. We have less players, that's a little bit good and a little bit bad. Good for me, I can get more kills, because our team isn't outnumbering theirs and absolutely roasting them, but also it's a bad thing. Might lose the game, might get easily killed. Oh dear. Are you dying, bar? Hello? Who just one hit me? Who actually one hit me? Twitch.tv, by the way. Can't wait to get the battle pass. Can't wait to get my battle pass. Making dollar bills in the bit. Twitch.tv. Yeah guys, so hopefully this game I'll be able to win. Or this game I'll be able to do something because I won't just get straight away one hit in the back. You already know I'm going para. Hi, Father.
I must check Sarah some beans up. You coming for a walk or staying here?
Please can I stay here?
Yeah, but your mum's coming in for about 45 minutes. So.
Alright. Doesn't matter. Swung too fast, cancelled it out. Is it too late to say I'm sorry now? Duh-duh, duh-duh. Yeah, what the? What the fuck? These biscuits. No! No! You're actually a fanny. Don't you dare. Oh yeah, guys, I was just coming to mine this tree. Ha ha ha. Good joke. Okay, my team is definitely winning this one. Are you actually? I'll take the long way round. I'm totally not bothered about it. It's fine. Don't want to get shot down too early. Yeah, Black Blizzard, why? Black Star Chai. I feel like if they're trying to make a clan, Gregulski. No one. And by the way, I am on Xbox as well. XX Wrecked King, and by the time I made the name, I didn't think of anything else, so it's a pretty poop name. The way I've done it, it's crap. I totally thought you would be better now. Better now. Get wrecked, boy! I'm gonna do what everyone else does. Just poop with an SM. Just use SMGs constantly. Works for them. Should work for me. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Where are they? Going into battle. Yeah. A yippee here, a yippee there. We are everywhere. I am gonna get some kills, hopefully. This is where all enemies are at. Don't ever disrespect my teammate again. Shit, boy! Can't an enemy just... Oh, damn, I cut myself. You ain't crap, boy. My hand cannon ain't loyal. Really, bro? Right, watch. I learned a new technique live on stream. Duh. I ain't got none, but I look good. Baby boy fall in love with it, he's stupid. Don't ever. Does this count as regaining health? No. Oh, I should have saved one. Got Storm. Ah, well. It's all going down! Merry Christmas! Whoa! Come here. The accuracy though. That were a decent game, boy. Should we try and get someone to do a 1v1 with me? My baby boy fall in love with his foot. This is sick, this beats for days. I like this one, OG. Fact, let's just go into Phil Playground. My baby boy fall in love with it, he's stupid. Let's get it! Guys, let's get it. My baby boy fall in love with it. The ting. Go skra!
If that little girl with the red hair would come over and sit.
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm James A. Janice, and today we're looking at one of my all-time favorite movies.
Let's get it!
1982 and directed by John Carpenter.
Dylan,
People ask me all
boy.
the time what my favorite horror movie is, and while it changes from time to time, right now I have to say it's this movie. Not only is it filled with enough practical effects and body horror to make Clive Barker cream himself, it's also an effectively dreadful movie that blankets you with a deep sense of paranoia and hopelessness. And who doesn't want that in their lives? Based on a John W. Campbell sci-fi story from the 30s, The Thing follows a group of 12 American researchers at a remote Antarctic research facility who are infiltrated by an extraterrestrial that can perfectly assimilate and imitate other forms. While the titular Thing is dangerous enough, the real threat ends up being suspicion and mistrust as the beleaguered group begins to turn on each other and get driven to desperation. Couple of notes before we get started. This kill count has the potential to get really messy because of all the assimilations and off-screen weirdness going on. So I'm going to try to keep it clean by only including human deaths that happen in the present. With that rule in place, let's get to the kills. The movie begins with a spaceship crashing into Earth's atmosphere, showing that sometimes invasions happen by accident. After the title card, we jump to 1982, where a real handsome dog wolf is running across the frozen expanse of Antarctica. He's being pursued by a couple of Norwegians in a helicopter who are trying to shoot him down but doing a piss-poor job at it. The dog winds up running to an American research facility, home to a whole bunch of dudes who are happy to take that dog off your hands, guys. They'll feed it and walk it every day. The Norwegians don't trust the Americans to be good pet owners, though, so they get out and pursue the dog. One guy takes out a grenade, but it slips out of his hands behind him. He gets the hell out of there, leaving his chopper pilot buddy to look for it in the snow. When it blows up, it gives us our first human kill. Bet that guy sucked at Easter egg hunts when he was a kid. The surviving Norwegian opens fire, hitting George Bennings in the leg, so Outpost Commander Gary clumsily busts out his window and shoots the Norwegian right in the eye. Based on the 2011 prequel, this dude's name is Lars, but I still haven't seen that, so to me, these guys are just Norwegians 1 and 2. The Americans put out the chopper fire, and Clark, the dog handler, adopts the orphan doggy to a good home. In fact, let's just go ahead and take a minute or two to meet all the guys present here, because it'll help to know them all going forward. There's Windows, the radio operator, who hasn't been able to get a hold of anyone for 2 weeks now, which is really upsetting Blair, the biologist played by Wilford Brimley. But your Not gonna get any
Hello?
diagnosis. Sorry, that well is dry. We briefly met George Bennings when he got shot by the Norwegian, and he gets stitched up by Copper, the outpost physician, who's
Hello?
laying down the hallway.
Any of you here?
Just kidding, it's no. Station cook. He probably has to work overtime for Oliver, a mechanic who loves to smoke that sweet Antarctic kush. The other mechanic is Childs, and there are a couple of other scientists.
Yo, bro, where are you? You in
Gary,
Shifty?
who we already met.
Are you in
And then
Shifty?
there's
No, no,
motherfucking
no.
RJ McCready, aka Matt, aka Kurt Russell, sports the finest hair and beard this side of the South Pole. I don't care if Gary is nominally in charge. Matt commands my heart and what seems like the total respect of everyone else at the station. Probably because he's the chopper pilot. You always want to be friends with the chopper pilot. Copper enlists Matt to fly him to the Norwegian station so he can try to find some answers to the two-man invasion they just faced. While they're out, Stranger Dog explores his new digs. He walks into a room with someone silhouetted against the wall, and now's a good time to tell you that that dog's a thing, and he's about to infect that dude. Who is it? Well, there are a lot of theories, some stronger than others, but the filmmakers intentionally left a lot of this movie ambiguous to play into the themes of uncertainty and paranoia. Since we don't know for sure, I'm not going to add anyone to the kill count right now, but just know that someone in the base has already gotten dingified. Copper and Mac arrive at the smoky Norwegian base and find a whole lot of fun stuff. First is a frozen dead body with its wrist slit, but I'm not going to put it on the list because I'm trying to keep it simple here, folks. Then they come across a big old ice tub, which strangely looks like it'd be fun to take a nap in. Out back, they find the charred remains of something. Is that a man in there? Something? I don't know, Doc. Why don't you take it home and find out? Oh, that's exactly what they do. The crew takes a good long look at the steaming carcass, which is fine by me since that thing looks gnarly. Look at those heads, those fused-ass heads. Sick stuff, and we're only getting started. We get more bloody bits when Blair does an autopsy and finds your average human organs inside the body. Seem to be normal. Yeah, Blair, that thing is normal. Maybe normal for an art piece that David Cronenberg commissioned from Salvador Dali. That night, Clark puts Stranger Dog in the kennel, and if you don't want to see a bunch of dogs turn into goo, you should probably stop watching right now. The other dogs start freaking out, but I don't know if there's any cause for concern. They might just be super clicky and want to give the new guy a hard time. I don't see anything wrong with him. Oh, his face just split open. Okay, fair. Yeah, this dog.
Hello?
What are those? A bunch of pool
I can hear your mic, dickhead.
You do you, I guess. Just leave the other dogs out of it, okay? Aw, come on. What are you doing there? Gross. Mac overhears the commotion and summons the alarm, bringing everyone to the kennels where they find, this going on. Good?
You are all trash.
I gotta say, that's a bad dog. And look what you did to your new friend. That's a bad dog. Mac and Gary shoot at it, but the thing just gets pissed and tries to leap through the ceiling until Childs hops in with the flamethrower and torches this abomination. Again, for the kill count, I'm only including human deaths, so that's why those dogs of this thing aren't counted. Blair does another autopsy and explains that the thing imitates other life forms, but they were able to stop it before it finished.
Finish what? Finish imitating these dogs.
As Blair and Clark tend to one of the surviving dogs, suspicion begins to set in.
Dead
You
llama.
look at me like that.
The gang watches some tanks in the Norwegians excavating something from the ground. They figure out where it is, and Matt gets his best chopper flying jacket on. When they get to the site, they find the Millennium Falcon sitting inside an ice crater. Never really noticed that spaceship there, Antarctica. Is that new? How long's that been there?
I'd say the ice it's buried in is 100,000 years old, at least.
Oh, so like a while then. They also find where that ice tub came from, and again, I just feel the urge to crawl inside there for some reason. Anyone else, or am I just fucking weird? These guys are much smarter than me, though, and instead of just crawling around in big ice holes, they figure out that the ice tub was actually the frozen thing, thrown from the spaceship and frozen underground until the Norwegians found it. They dig it up, they cart it back, it gets thawed out, wakes up. Probably not the best food. Damn it, Norway, get your scientists under control. Blair runs a computer simulation, and in true 80s movie computer fashion, it somehow has the ability to display graphical representation of the thing's assimilation process, as well as write in complete sentences and make wild predictions based on a few keystrokes. Thanks for the info, magical movie computer. Meanwhile, Windows and Bennings put the two-headed body from the Norwegian camp into storage, but they don't see that it's still got some life to it. So after Windows briefly leaves the room, he comes back to find Bennings mid-assimilation, meaning we can finally throw another body on the kill count. I'll do this if we see someone getting taken over like this, since it's verification that the person is dead. Bennings' thing makes it out of the base and into the snow, but he doesn't get far before dropping to the ground and getting shit-your-pants creepy at the guys. Sounded like a dinosaur? Get the hell out of here, thing. Max spills some gas on him, and they all have a real nice Bennings thing bonfire. As a matter of precaution, they burn all the other thing bodies they have, too. But during their blazing bonding session, they notice Blair is absent. Max sees him running from the chopper a bit later and discovers that Blair is a saboteur. He's also a crazy pants Looney Tune, taking an axe to the radio room and killing the rest of the dogs in the kennel. He even shoots at Childs, but when he runs out of ammo, the others bust in and ask him to table his little temper tantrum. They subdue and sedate him and lock him in Max's tower, where he explains the root of his frustration.
Plans to trust.
Mac tries to brush it off and leave, but Wilford Brimley is like, no, I'm serious. Let me act here. And Mac's like, okay, let's see what you got.
I said watch Clark. And watch him close, do you hear me?
Even Mac's got to admit, that was some damn fine acting. Good work, Wilford. Copper comes up with an idea to mix blood samples with uncontaminated blood to test who's the thing, but they find all the backup blood has been drained. Saboteur! This creates more paranoia since Gary's the only one with the key and Copper's the only one he ever gives it to. Tensions really start to rise here, and Windows gets so freaked out he tries to arm himself with the shotgun before Gary stops him. Control the place to Mac because when you have a beautiful mane of hair like that, people just want to follow you, man. Mac torches the bad blood and lays out some logic.
I know I'm human. If you were all these things, then you'd just attack me right now. So some of you are still human.
That's what I freaking love about this movie, man. In most horror movies, you're watching characters who make dumb decisions that you know you could avoid. But these are all smart dudes acting as intelligently as they can, trying to solve a problem. They just occasionally make fatal mistakes. Take Fuchs, for instance. He's studying the hell out of Blair's journals and suggesting people eat out of cans to avoid infection. But when the lights go out and a figure passes by him in the hallway, he heads outside to see who it was. He finds some torn clothes of Mac's, but then he goes missing. So Mac and a few others head out to look for him. They stop by the tower to ask Blair if he's seen anything, and there's a darkly hilarious edit.
Blair, have you seen Fuchs? I don't want to stay out there anymore. I want to come back inside.
God, that news, that delivery, I love this shit. After they leave Blair, they do end up finding Fuchs, or what's left of him anyway. There's a lot of theorizing on the internet as to what exactly happened to him, but again, the filmmakers leave it ambiguous. The guys offer a few ideas.
Maybe he tried to burn it. Maybe he burned himself before it could get to him.
But nothing is settled, and I like it that way. Mac and Knowles go to check out his shack since the lights are on, but when they take a while to come back, the others start boarding up the outside doors. Knowles is eventually seen approaching from outside by Norris, who seems to be having some chest problems there. Maybe take a breather before you wear yourself out, dude. Knowles comes inside and says he thinks Mac is a thing based on the torn clothing he also found. People get even more paranoid and keep Mac locked out, causing him to break into another room where he holds them off with a flare and a stick of dynamite. Norris and Knowles try to apprehend him, but when he shoves them off, Norris has a heart attack. This actually does kill him, despite their attempts to revive him. Man, 5 deaths in and 4 of them have been lame or off-screen. Maybe I was wrong about this movie, guys. Maybe the thing isn't that gory or cool at all, and the dogs were just a one-time thing. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's just get back to it, I guess. Where were we? They were trying to find defibrillators, and oh my god, his chest just ate Copper's hands. What? Yeah, fuck y'all for doubting me. Look at those bloody stumps. I love the way this movie distracts you with enough quiet moments so that the big ones like this hit really hard. Norris gets super thingified now, and this is an image you've probably seen before. His crazy-looking thing head sprout out of his chest. Mac torches it, but not before Norris's original head detaches itself from the body and falls to the floor using its tongue as a little grappling hook thing. Then he sprouts legs and tries to run away. Mac ain't having it though, and he torches that head to ashes. Mac tries to enforce some order here and have some of the guys tie the others up. When Childs protests, Mac threatens to kill him, and he's actually super serious, because when Clark takes a hidden scalpel and charges him, Mac shoots him in the head. I was gonna make a joke about having to find someone else to take care of the dogs, but then I remembered all the dogs are already dead, and I got sad. Mac has the dead bodies tied up, as well as the living people, and explains his plan. He noticed that the thing is defensive down to the particle, so he's gonna test everyone's blood with a hot wire to see if their blood reacts. This is probably the best sequence of this entire movie, as Mac slowly but methodically has everyone cut open their thumbs so he can test their blood. Windows is shown to be okay, as is Copper and Mac himself. Next up in the test is Clark, who's also a human.
Which makes you a murderer, don't it?
Yeah, or just the fastest draw in the South, child. After Clark's blood test is Palmer's, and his blood reacts violently to the hot wire. Palmer's a verified thing, so I'll put him on the count now and reveal that I and many others suspect that he was the silhouetted man. Right now he's not a silhouette at all, though. He's just fucking gross. His head blisters and bubbles and breaks into pieces before he busts out of his bondage and flies to the ceiling. Windows is slow on the draw with his flamethrower, so Palmer thinks splits his head open and takes a big old bite out of him, chopping on his head and swinging him around for a long time before tossing him aside unceremoniously for the 9th kill of the film. Mac lights Palmer thing ablaze, but he still manages to stumble outside where he falls to the ground. Mac finishes him off with a grenade that blows him all to pieces. Nice. Back inside, Windows is starting to assimilate into another thing, but Mac shuts that shit down with his flamethrower. And yes, the Windows Mac naming thing is actually just a giant coincidence, since this is 1982 and neither of those companies were even founded yet. Crazy, huh?
Oh, dear.
After all that commotion, Mac gets back to the test. Skulls is safe, so we cut to him with the flamethrower, which is pretty funny. Then Childs is shown to be safe and yells to be let go.
Cut me the hell! Come on, get me out of here! Come on, get me out of here! Cut me loose, damn it!
And that edit is super funny too. Finally, Gary is shown to be on the up and up, and he ends the scene with the funniest moment of all.
I know you gentlemen have been through a lot. But when to this winter. Tied to this fucking couch!
Guys, this movie is the best. Childs is left to guard the base while the others go to check on Blair. When they enter the tower, they find him gone and discover a tunnel beneath the floorboards leading to a little workshop area where Blair's been working on a freaking spaceship. Yeah, not entirely sure how long he's been a thing, but this confirms it, so let's slap him up there on the old kill count for number 10. While the guys get to work on some dynamite, Knowles notices Childs running outside the base and then the lights go out. Looks like the generator is blown and they'll be frozen without power in a matter of hours. A perfectly fine situation for the thing.
He wants to freeze down. He's got no way out of here. Just wants to go to sleep in the cold until the rescue team finds him.
Mac, Gary, and Knowles commit themselves to fate.
We're not getting out of here alive. But neither's that thing.
All that beard and all that nobility? Forget Commander. This man is the crown prince of my heart. They go on an all-out rampage using dynamite to blow up the spaceship and the tractor to knock down the tower walls. They start lighting fires and blowing up damn near everything, literally going room by room with Molotov cocktails. They go to set charges to bring down the place once and for all, but Blair Thing finally shows himself and attacks Gary, grabbing him by the face and digging his fingers deep into his flesh to assimilate him. Not sure if Gary dies officially from assimilation or asphyxiation, but he did. Then Knowles gets distracted by the silence and wanders away from Mac. Since this is the last time we see him and we hear a commotion from that direction, the general consensus is that Knowles is killed off screen by the thing right here. So I guess, yeah, in all actuality, there are a bunch of off-screen deaths, but with all the crazy gore, I don't think it detracts from the movie one bit. Mac finds himself all alone when an underground thing attacks him, bursting from the floors and grabbing the detonator away from him. This thing is a huge, nasty beast. He's got all sorts of things coming out of all sorts of orifices. I love it so much! Mac's not a big fan, though.
Fuck you too!
And with that stick of dynamite, the whole friggin' place blows up in a series of huge, awesome fireballs. Look at that fireball. Bow to that fireball. It is your god now. Mac wanders away from the flaming wreckage where Childs confronts him.
Where were you, Childs?
Childs says he saw Blair, went after him, and got lost, but who can know? There have been countless theories about this ending, with many suspecting Childs is the thing, since there's not a lot of fog coming out of his mouth as he speaks, especially compared to Mac, who looks like a friggin' smokestack. But again, the filmmakers left it intentionally ambiguous, so the movie ends with the two survivors, unsure of their fates as the station burns down around them. I actually do agree that Childs is a thing, but in the spirit of ambiguity, I'm gonna leave him off the kill count. So let's take what we know for sure and go to the numbers. It was a normal walk, cause I'm a thing! 12 humans for sure died in the thing, and since there's not a single woman in the whole movie, this gives us our first kill count with the victims 100% one gender. At a runtime of 108 minutes, that's a known character killed on average every 9 minutes flat. Golden Chainsaw for coolest kill goes to Copper. I just love the suddenness of that torso opening up, and the way his hands are literally bitten off by a belly. Dome Machete has a bunch of options, but I'll actually give it to Norris and his heart attack. Yeah, Knowles and some other people died off screen, but at least you can imagine something graphic with them. Norris just died of poor cardiovascular upkeep. And that's it. Released in 1982, John Carpenter's The Thing is a must-watch for any horror or sci-fi or just movie fan. I'm not going to do the 2011 prequel or the 1950s Howard Hughes version right away, but I'll probably get to them sometime in the future, don't worry. Until then, I'm James A. Janice. This has been The Kill Count. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching my Kill Count for The Thing, which, yes, is my favorite horror movie right now. I want to thank some awesome patrons who've been supporting me, including Ryan Hallermeyer, Elliot Albright, Ian Myers, and Zach Geller. I decided that when I'm finally able to do another big series, I'm going to have all my patrons vote on which one it is. So if you want to have a voice in that decision, jump on over there, even if it's just for a single dollar a month. Next week is Night of the Living Dead. I'll see you then. Welcome to The Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm James A. Janice, and today we're looking at Trick or Treat, a Halloween-tastic 2007 movie written and directed by Michael Dougherty. Trick or Treat consists of a series of intertwining vignettes that take place on Halloween night in the fictional town of Ward Valley, Ohio, a place that just loves to get its trick-or-treat on. Loosely connecting the stories is the burlap-sacked, kid-sized entity Sam, who's happy to be an impassive observer until he sees the spirit of Halloween being rejected, at which point he'll step in to personally intervene. Although it doesn't have any single overarching story, Trick or Treat is a true treasure of a film. Not taking itself too seriously, but also never trying to be too cool with detached irony. It's a sincere film that lovingly explores various Halloween traditions, and you know what? It's got a pretty high kill count to boot. So grab your favorite candy bar and let's get to the kills. The movie movie begins with a grumpy robot. This lady Emma, who's complaining to her partner that Halloween is lame. She blows out a jack-o'-lantern, despite him saying it's ancient tradition to leave them lit, and takes